What's up, everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, looking at the Ti5 from Thrunite, and cool little light. I'll take this, take the cover off, and show you the light first. Then we'll go into all the details and stuff. But here's what your flashlight actually looks like. Very compact. I mean, compare that even to the size of my hand. You know, very, very small. So if you're looking for like some sort of penlight, but something even smaller, this could be a good idea for you. This is similar in size to the Streamlight Microstream. As is often the case when you get these little Thrunites, they give you this little metal box to to keep that it's shipped in, which is cool because you can put items in that. You can make a little survival kit, make a little like a fire kit. You can certainly make char cloth or something like that in this little tin. But that's that. As is often the case, you get your very basic instructions, so it's going to give you some of the details. You get some extra O-rings, and it does come with this nice little foam just to make sure that it ships safely. So let's put this back here so you can actually see it, and we'll talk through the details really quick here as far as, what do you want to know about the Ti5. So here's the specs. You've got a couple different settings. You have your Firefly setting, which is 0.03 lumens. That's going to run for 120 hours. Your low, which is 10 lumens, that's going to run for 6.5 hours. Your high, which is 100 lumens, that's going to run for 30 minutes. It also has a strobe, which is going to run for 1 hour, and that's also 100 lumens. And it's going to run off one AAA battery. It's beam distance 43 meters. It's waterproof, IPX rated, so down to 2 meters. Impact resistant to 1.5 meters. And as far as your LED, it's a Cree XP G2 R5 LED, and they generally say a lifespan of 20 years, give or take. Here's a quick size comparison between a bunch of lights and the Ti5. So on the bottom, we've got the Streamlight Microstream. Above that, we have the Thorfire PF01. Above that, the Thrunite Ti, then the Ti5, and then the Ti4T up on the top. So you can see definitely very similar in size to the Streamlight Microstream. A little bit bigger than the Ti, a little bit smaller than the Thorfire, and I don't know, I would say looking at it, about 1.5 inches smaller than the Ti4T. So that's what it is size-wise. Let's take it outside and actually test this thing out. All right, so here's the scenario. And don't worry, I'm not fiddling with the camera. It's on a tripod and everything. But I'm driving down the road, and let's say I have an issue with my car. And all I have on me is my new little tiny Thrunite light. Is that a light that's enough to look around the car and see what's going on? But also, is it enough to let people know down the road that, hey, there's somebody here? So what I'm going to do is actually pull over on really a backwoods dirt road here in New Hampshire, and after that, I'm going to look around the car, and you can see what that's like, and then I'm going to set up the tripod, and actually I'll be a distance away from the tripod, and you'll be able to see, how much can you see my car, my flashlight, etc., when I've got the light on the lowest setting, the medium setting, and the high setting, and the strobe setting. And we'll do that maybe at 1/10 of a mile, 2/10 of a mile. We'll see how much of a straight stretch I can get here with no light back in the woods. But that's the scenario I want to work through with this one. I just want to say, sometimes I think about carrying a light, and I'm like, oh, I only need a small light tonight or today, when I'm out and about. But maybe something's going to happen and you wish you had more light. So is this light that I have on me enough, or should I be carrying something else as well? We're about to find out. That's the moon off there in the distance behind some pine trees and in the clouds. And now you're looking at the car right in front of me. And let me turn on my Thrunite here. You can see some of the reflection off of the headlight there, but certainly not enough light to really do any work out here. Let me turn it to the next setting. And now you can see, and if I had to get up here and fix a headlight or something like that, maybe work on swapping out the spare, I could certainly do that. I'm going to go to the back tire here and go to the highest setting. And now you can see, I can definitely see quite well there. Backing up here, and you can see the whole car on our highest setting. So if I had to get under here, again, work on a headlight, obviously get into the under the hood and get into the engine, anything, it could be good to go on this lowest setting. Let me give you, or this highest setting. Let me give you one more time. There's the lowest, there's medium, and there's our highest setting. Here's our strobe in a second here. There's strobe. Certainly not going to be using that while working on the car at night. But now what we're going to do, you've seen the light as far as if I had to actually, do some work on the car. Now what I'll do is find a long, lonely stretch, and we'll set up the camera, turn it on, and go off about 1/10 of a mile and see what you can see when I shine this light back at the camera. Okay, you are staring at the back of my minivan. I'm going to go 1/10 of a mile away and shine my light. As you can see, I'm still in my minivan, but really cool. I just checked out the video, and as you saw, at 2/10 of a mile, you could still see the Ti5 from Thrunite. So is this the light that you want to have to get out there and to work on your car for 2 hours a night? Absolutely not. But a light that you maybe just be carrying as an EDC light that you still can see and you can signal with, at quite some distance, 2/10 of a mile. Now, if a car's going 75 miles an hour, 2/10 of a mile goes pretty quickly, but that still gives you some time if you're on the side of the road to let people know, hey, I'm over here, be careful, just be aware as you're driving by. So, Ti5, 20 bucks, right around there, depending on where you pick it up. I think it's $19.99 on Amazon. I've got a link down below for you if you want to purchase this. But, yeah, I like these tiny little lights. I've always liked the Streamlight Microstream, and this is the same size. One thing I will tell you is that I have found clicking it, you really want to click, right, and then unclick, and then click, and then unclick, and then click, and then unclick. Sometimes you can do the thing where you just touch it a little bit. That does work, but I found it's a little bit sensitive. So just be aware of that. I think you really want to click in when you're shifting between your different modes. So that's it. I want to do something a little bit different than just my standard flashlight review, so that's why I was out here at night. It's 10:53 on December, what is it? Anyhow, it's toward the end of December, maybe the 18th or something. But maybe this is going to be an option for you to, to pick up for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever else maybe you're celebrating this, the end of December here. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, Thrunite Ti5. Cool little EDC flashlight. Thanks for checking out the review. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on all the relevant social media. Later.